I want to introduce pattern generators, which are intended to create or design sequences of parameters for use in score-gen and algorithmic composition. So score-gen is a very convenient, sort of powerful loop mechanism for generating notes in a score, but you have to write expressions for each parameter that you want in the score, not only the start times or inner onset intervals and durations, but also parameters like pitch and modulation depth and whatever parameters you want to pass to the sound event or the behavior. Pattern objects encapsulate many selection and sequencing algorithms that you might normally want to use. There are things like sequential selection from a list and random selection from a list, and we'll see a lot more different types of patterns. And these patterns can be composed. In other words, you can combine patterns to make more complicated patterns. So for example, output 3 copies of every set of 5 input values. That's a pattern that would apply to a sequence generated by another pattern. This is a simple but typical way to use a pattern object. We're going to make a pattern object and store it into the variable pat. We make the pattern object typically by calling a function that will be make cycle or make heap or make something else. And there are parameters to the pattern. So this one takes a list, which are 4 values that we want to cycle over. So the output of make cycle is going to be the sequence 60, 62, 64, 65. It repeats 60, 62, 64, 65. It repeats again and again as long as you keep asking for new values. So that's our pattern. To use the pattern, we're going to make a call to score-gen. And the important thing here is that the pitch parameter that we're passing into score-gen is the expression next of pat. So next is a function that applies to all patterns that extracts the next value from the pattern sequence. And pat, of course, is our pattern object that we created up here. After we run this, we get a score and we can play it. It sounds like this. So not too exciting yet, but we'll see more soon.